Hey everybody, it's Cody Nelson here at Cover Crop Kings. Just out here in a wheat field. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what we ended up doing on this farm, and we did plant it to wheat. This is our first year actually farming this ground, and a year ago it was corn, and the corn stalks were baled. And we were struggling. This farm's a little bit further away from home, so we were not able to do exactly what we wanted to do. But we ended up, we actually broadcast the wheat, spring wheat, with some urea and planted this. This would have been back on Good Friday that it was planted in 2020. So anyways, just wanted to look. The wheat looks very, very healthy. Looks like we got a pretty decent crop coming. I cannot wait to get it harvested, mostly so we can go ahead and get our cover crops established. We are planning to do a very, very diverse cover crop. We have a goal in mind, and what we're trying to accomplish here is we're working on the transition to no-till, and we know that the quickest way to transition to no-till is through increasing diversity, and by adding that small grain, that gives us the best opportunity to add to add crop diversity to this system. So we will have a diverse cover crop planted right into this. We'll come back then, and we will just leave it be. If we do get a chance to get cows out here, that would be ideal. We may be taking some straw off of here. We could actually potentially use it as we could use some of it for an added income stream to help offset everything else. We also may use it for some feed, but anyhow, we're looking at that. Plant the diverse cover crop. If we can graze it, great. If not, we're feeding the biology. And then we're going to come back here next year, and we're actually going to plant 44-inch corn, and then we'll have another opportunity to come in right away and get a very diverse cover crop again. And when we start doing more diversity, not only does it give us a better chance to have a higher success rate with no-till, but now we can start cutting back on a lot of our nutrients as well. And that's been proven time and time again. This is working really, really well. So we'll be able to start cutting back on some of our nitrogen. We've actually would like to potentially use some manure here for the nitrogen for the corn this next year. And what our thoughts are is actually fertilizing this cover crop after the wheat, and then we can come back and plant corn into that on 44-inch rows, and then we can get our diverse cover crop in there again, and we should be able to easily cycle enough P and K and get plenty of other micronutrients here. We will do some soil. We've done some soil testing already. We're going to continue to watch that, but that's an update from this field, and then we'll come back with that, I guess, potentially to soybeans. If we can have some opportunities to come in and do some other things outside of soybeans. I don't love growing soybeans if I don't have to, but we will if need be. So I want to make sure we at least have a 3-crop rotation. That seems to be working pretty well. I would love to have 4 or 5, but just wanted to show you. This sure seems to be working. Just walked through majority of the field. Things are clean. About 3 weeks ago, we sprayed it just with a 2,4-D pass, and we also used a chitosan product, I guess. So we can talk more about that in another video, but anyways, that's what we got going on from the wheat field here in central Minnesota, where we're surrounded by corn and soybeans. But we do have a little bit of small grain, so we'll bring it back to you and show you this again around harvest time. But that's that's where we're at. It's been a good year for wheat. It's, you know, it's been a little hot, but we have not had a lot of humidity. Has not been super wet, but it's so far so good, and hopefully we can just keep it upright, and that'll give us the opportunity to go ahead and get it harvested, and then get the cover crops established and build this thing for corn. So anyways, make sure to like the video if you would. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We appreciate it. And just keep your heads up high, and we're going to keep moving forward with soil health and trying to build your soils for the next generation. Thank you, everybody, and we'll be in touch. Have a good day.